Yo, what is going on YouTube? It is Dill and we are back here with another NFL video. Now today we will be ranking the best quarterbacks in the NFL. And when we rank these quarterbacks, it's just based off this year. It's not based on all time because obviously, if it was all time, Tom Brady and Drew Brees would be an elite, and just a fair warning, they're not going to be an elite. So yeah, this was I made this like way before the season even started, and it's kind of crazy where I'm going to move people around and stuff. So if you do enjoy this video and you like this tier list ranking video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. We're on the road to 400 subscribers. I think I'm at 330 right now, so if you do subscribe, I greatly appreciate it. I'm just going to get straight into it, and the first thing I want to do, we're going to be just kind of moving people around instead of going through the whole tier list and stuff. Elite: Mahomes, Wilson, and Lamar. Now I'm kind of thinking, maybe we move Lamar down one tier. Now, and it's not even that I don't think Lamar isn't good. Obviously, he's an almost elite. It's just these two guys, Mahomes and Russell Wilson, I feel like they separated themselves so far from the pack. I feel like those are the two elite quarterbacks in the NFL. Those are the two best of the best. It's Russ and Mahomes, and then it's everyone else, okay? And I know you might think I'm tripping or something, but I really do feel like it is that way. And the next thing we're going to do, Drew Brees. Not going to put him in good and average. I know, it's tough to see Drew Brees and average, and again, you might think I'm wrong, but based just off this season, I don't think he looks too good. I think his arm, it's just, he can't really throw the ball downfield anymore. Everyone makes fun of Michael Thomas for catching slants. Maybe that's just because Drew Brees can't throw the ball that far. And honestly, I'm not trying to discount his knowledge of the game or anything. Would I rather have Drew Brees than almost all these quarterbacks right here? Yes, besides one that's going to be moved up a lot in a little bit. But he might move up to good. Just let me figure out the tier list real quick. But Deshaun Watson right here. This is another tough one. I know he's going back, but do we move him down a tier? That's the thing. Do we move Deshaun Watson down a tier? I think we might have to. I think we might have to move Deshaun Watson down a tier. I want to be super tough, so I'm going to move Deshaun Watson down. He might go back up in a little bit, but I'm moving him down. And Aaron Rodgers right here, I almost want to put him in elite, but I'm going to rank him ahead of Lamar too. This is obviously, I don't know, because the last game they played versus the Bucks, he didn't look too hot. But before that, he was arguably number 2 in MVP race with Russell Wilson. So I'm going to keep him in almost elite, but I'm going to move him above Lamar. And Wentz right here, Wentz has to go, he at least has to go right here. And good. I kind of am thinking of putting him down a tier as well, but I do think he can pick his performance back up, especially if their offense gets healthy at all. I am thinking about moving him down the average, though. So Dak right here, he is staying in almost elite. I think he kind of, before his injury and everything, he was one of the best quarterbacks in the league, definitely top 10. And Matt Stafford, for right now, I'm going to keep him right here. But Brady, I think he's going right next to Drew Brees in average. I know they might get moved up to good, but for right now, they're chilling in average. Actually, I'm going to move them up to good eventually once we get to the other part of the tier list, but just seeing some of the quarterbacks in good, a lot of them are coming down. Now in good, Matt Ryan, I think that's a fair place. He has been having a good season. Kyler Murray, again, he had a couple good games, but sometimes, it doesn't look too hot. I think that's a good spot for him. Cam Newton, before last week, I would say maybe almost elite, but for right now, we're keeping him in good. Ryan Tannehill. I mean, I have to. With how he's played this year, I feel like he has to be above a tier. It hurts because, y'all know, Dolphins fan, it hurts to say this, but he's been looking pretty good. Jared Goff right here, honestly, I'll keep him in good, but I was kind of thinking of moving him down the average. Derek Carr right here. I think that's a good spot for him. Baker Mayfield, I want to move Baker Mayfield down a tier. I don't think he's too hot. Same with Kirk Cousins. I don't think he's too hot. Honestly, I could put Kirk Cousins in below average and be happy, but I'm not going to do that right now. Big Ben, though, I think he's going to go up a little bit. And I'm going to put him... where are we putting Big Ben at? I think I'm going to put him... I don't know if I can put him above Kyler Murray, or... I'm going to put him above Cam Newton right here. I think this is kind of fair. And Deshaun Watson, okay, I lied. I'm going to move him back up to almost elite, but he's kind of in this in-between right here right now, in my opinion. Like, I feel like a lot of the time, his O-line, I know, isn't the best in the league by any means, but a lot of times he just holds on the ball too long and just eats a sack. So, yeah, he's in almost elite right now. And like I said, we're going to move Breeze and Brady back on up into good. But if there was an in-between tier, I think they would kind of be in that. And I'm going to put them kind of at the end right here just because they kind of, in my opinion, are kind of in a similar spot. Like, their arms aren't as strong as they used to be, but their knowledge of the game, you can't really discount that. So that's why I'm putting them in good. Baker Mayfield, Kirk Cousins, Jimmy G, Daniel Jones. I'm going to put Daniel Jones in below average, but above these guys. Probably the best in below average. Phillip Rivers, below average. Fitzmagic, I'm going to put Fitzmagic at the bottom of good. And call me a homer, but, he's been playing pretty good. Like, I can't really... I know I complain a little bit, but honestly, he's better than all these guys over here. Jameis Winston, I feel like we got to put him in below average just because, I can't... He hasn't played, so I can't really say nothing about him. Marcus Mariota, again, kind of same thing. Wherever Jameis Winston goes, Marcus Mariota follows. Minshew's below average. I don't care what y'all say. Minshew is not that good. I'm sorry. Minshew is not that good. And if you watch him versus the Dolphins or any other game, not really that good. Jacksonville does need a quarterback. Now, Sam Darnold right here, below average in my opinion, too. That could be just because of Adam Gase. But in my opinion, very below average quarterback. Now, Teddy Bridgewater right here. This is an interesting one. I think he's going to stay right in average. I feel like these four quarterbacks. Honestly, Kirk Cousins is going to be at the end. But Josh Allen right here, he's going to be an almost elite, above Deshaun Watson, above Tannehill, above Dak. And honestly, I'm going to put him right behind Lamar. But I was thinking about putting him over Lamar. I think these are the top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL right now. Mahomes, Russ, A-Rod, Lamar, Josh Allen. Those are my top 5 right now. And I know it just kind of seems weird seeing Josh Allen and Ryan Tannehill like in almost elite, but this year I do feel like both of them have been like insane. But yeah, now we're looking at below average. It's looking right. Andy Dalton, Dwayne Haskins, Mitch Trubisky, Brissett, Flacco, Nick Foles. Nick Foles I'm going to move an average, just kind of like on the lower end. He's better than Trubisky. Josh Rosen below average. Now we get to the rookies and Drew Lock. Drew Lock, I'm going to put an average. He beat the Patriots in Foxborough, youngest quarterback to ever do it. I know they got like 6 field goals, but again, can't really discount that. Now Taysom Hill right here, below average. I don't know. Sean Payton must be like in love with him or something. I don't really see it from Taysom Hill. Joe Burrow. For right now, I think Joe Burrow, obviously, I think he has the potential like up here, like somewhere up here. But for right now, I'm going to say he's average. And like I said, I think, again, he has the potential to be super good. Right now, I'm just going to put him in average because I want to see him kind of like win some games and everything. Like, they just blew a 21-0 lead versus the Colts. And I don't know, it just kind of leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Justin Herbert right here. I mean, he's looked good. I'm not going to put him in good. I'm going to put him like kind of right where Joe Burrow is, just because of the fact, again, I know like obviously like stats-wise and stuff, he'd probably be in this tier, or even I don't want to put him in almost elite, but he'd probably be in this tier, probably around like right here, like just based off performance and everything. But I just think, let defenses get film and everything. Let's see how Herbert does in like the coming weeks and everything. And if he keeps balling out, this is probably where he would go for me. But nah, yeah, Tua right here. The only unknown left. Honestly, though, leading the NFL in completion percentage, all-time completion percentage right now. I mean, dude's going to be a stud. I think Tua will be up here, obviously. Dolphins fan. Of course, I do think that, but yeah. Let me know what you guys agree with, what you disagree with in this tier list down below in the comment section. Let me know, do you think I rated Ryan Tannehill fair? Let me know if you think he's just good, or do you think he's kind of like in that next tier? I feel like he did take that next step this year. And just let me know what you think about the rankings and everything. You know, I'm kind of thinking maybe, I don't think Kyler Murray or Matt Ryan should really go in almost elite yet. And maybe Matthew Stafford comes down one, but again, kind of just let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. And if you did stay to the end, make sure to like the video and subscribe. But other than that, it has been your boy Dill, and I'm out. Peace, y'all.